Hi students, good morning to all. So we were dealing with the progressions, right? And previous classes we have seen the arithmetic progression. And I have told you already there are two types of progressions we have to study this year. And one of the progression is over. Now today we are going to deal with the second type of progression, that is geometric progressions, and in short form it is written as GP, geometric progressions, or GP, geometric progressions. So geometric progressions, as we have seen arithmetic progressions, we were having a common difference between the two consecutive numbers. Here GP, the definition states that a series of numbers having a common ratio. A series of numbers having a common ratio between the two consecutive numbers. So they are known as geometric progressions. If you are taking out a progression, see 3, 6, 12, 24, 48, etc. This series is in GP, geometric progression. That means you can see 6 divided by 3, 6 divided by 3, 2. 12 divided by 6, 2. 24 divided by 12, 2. So you are having a common ratio between two consecutive numbers. So that type of numbers are known as, that type of series is known as geometric progression. So we are going to deal today about the geometric progressions. Okay. Here also, the first term of the GP is given as A, same as AP. Here also the first term is known as A, and here we are having a common ratio. Therefore, the common ratio is denoted by the term R. Common ratio is denoted by the term R. Then the nth term of GP, as we have seen previous class, what? Nth term of AP. Okay, so here we are going to see the nth term of GP. Nth term AN, or another name is given L. It is given by the formula A into R to the power n minus 1, where A is the first term, R is the common ratio, and n will be the number of terms. If you have to find out the 20th term of the series, how will you calculate the 20th term of the series? So A20, if you have to calculate A20, you will write what is your A? A is 3 and R is 2. 2, no? 6 divided by 3. Common ratio is coming as 2. So 3 into 2 to the power 19. 20 minus 1. Right? And 2 to the power 19, it is not an easy term to calculate. We have to go for 19 times. So if it is possible to calculate, suppose you are having, you have to find the 6th term. You have to find the 6th term of the series. So you will get 3 into 2 to the power 5. And you know what is 2 to the power 5. 2 to the power 5 is 32. So that cases you will substitute the value there and then you will simplify. That means what I tell is this one. The power, if it is a calculating term, you will calculate it and then multiply with A, you will find the final answer. If it is not possible to calculate with an easiest way, you will leave the answer like this. Understood? So if you have to calculate the nth term, we will check out the power. If the power is a calculating term, within 3-4 steps, if it is a calculating term, then you will calculate. Otherwise, you will leave it like this. So that is nth term of a GP. And if you have to calculate nth term from the last, nth term from last, if you have to calculate nth term from last, then the formula is, our last term is L into 1 by R to the power n minus 1. L into 1 by R to the power n minus 1. Clear students? Don't be confused with AP and GP. I am going to write both here because here also we are having the sum of n terms of the series here also. So as AP we were dealing with AP and GP. If we are dealing, right? AP and GP, if we are dealing, AP first term is A, both the cases. First term will be A. Here also first term is A. And here we are having a common difference that is denoted by the letter D. But here we are having a common ratio, therefore that is denoted by the letter R. Okay? And if you have to calculate the nth term, AN, our formula was A plus n minus 1 into D. That was our formula. And here, if you have to calculate the nth term, AN will be equal to A into R to the power n minus 1. Right? A into R to the power n minus 1. And nth term from the last, nth term from last. From last, if you have to calculate, what was our formula? L minus n minus 1 into D. L minus n minus 1 into D. And nth term from the last, here if you have to calculate L into 1 by R to the power n minus 1. Okay. Now we have one more topic. What is that? Yeah, sum of n terms. Sum of n terms. That also we will see today. Okay. So this is the term geometric progression. What is geometric progression? A series of numbers having a common ratio. The only difference between AP and GP. AP we are having a common difference. GP we will have a common ratio. And both the cases, the first term we will allot as A, and in the case of AP, common difference will be denoting by D, and in the case of GP, the common ratio will be denoting as R. Okay, so if it is like that, how will you form the GP? How will you form the GP? This is our first term. Second term will be AR 3 into 2. Right, and third term will be AR square 3 into 2 square, and the fourth term will be AR cube, etc, 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 and you are getting the nth term AR to the power n minus 1. Nth term we are getting as AR to the power n minus 1. Right, so this is the nth term of the GP, and this will be the construction of GP, where we were calculating the, finding out the terms, the series in AP. What was that? A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. Like that only we are getting the nth term as A into R to the power n minus 1. Right? So, take out your classwork copy and write down the second term, geometric progression. And then you have to write the definition of geometric progression. The definition of geometric progression that is given in your textbook. Okay, the same definition you will denote it in your classwork copy. After, leave some space there that you can do it later. After that, write down this. In a GP, you can write 1 or 2 examples also. And after writing the example, write down in a GP. The first term is denoted by the letter A, and the common ratio is denoted by the letter R. Then the nth term of a GP, AN, is denoting as A into R to the power n minus 1, and nth term from the last, will be denoting as L into 1 by R to the power n minus 1. Okay? So, note down. Note down this. First term is A, common ratio is R, nth term AN or L. AN or, this indicates or L. Another notation for last term is AN or L is denoting as A into R to the power n minus 1. Right? And nth term from last will be calculating L into 1 by R to the power n minus 1. Alright? Okay, clear? Now, take out exercise 9.4. This is no need of writing, that I have written there to understand the difference between AP and GP. Don't be confused with the AP and GP. Okay? Or instead of AP, suppose instead of AP the series while seeing itself, if you have supposed it as GP, totally everything comes wrong. Okay, so please be very careful. Once you are having, sometimes it will not mention whether the series is in AP or GP, but we have the idea how to find out whether the series in AP or the terms are in GP. So first of all we will check which type of series it is, whether it is AP or GP. Then only we will go for the further steps. Okay. Okay, alright. Now take out exercise 9.4. Exercise 9.4. Exercise 9.4. Find the next term of the list of the numbers. So first question I think you can do as homework. Now take out question number 2. Which term of the GP? Question number 2. Which term of the GP? There is a GP given 2 root 2, 4, etc. And the last term is given as 128. Last term is given as 128. This is our series given. Okay. So what is our A? A is getting as 2. And R will be 2 root 2 divided by 2. R will be 2 root 2 divided by 2 means 2 and 2 will cancel. You will be getting R as under root 2. R will be under root 2. Now you have to check which term is 128. Which term is 128. That means we are having AN given. The last term is given. AN is given as 128. That means A into R to the power n minus 1 is given as 128. Right? What is our A? A is 2. 2 into root 2 power n minus 1 equal to 128. If you are shifting this 2 to other side, you will be getting root 2 power n minus 1 equal to 128 divided by 2. 64. Right? So, root 2 to the power n minus 1 you are getting as 64. Now what to do? You will make both the bases same because n is unknown, and root 2 you can write as 2 to the power 1 by 2. Last year you have studied indices. So if we are having any root form, the root form we are writing it into the exponential form as a to the power 1 by n. Nth root of a. Similarly, square root of 2 will be 2 to the power 1 by 2 into n minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power 6. 64 is 2 to the power 6. Now, the bases are same. Bases are same. So, you will be equating the powers, that is n minus 1 by 2 equal to 6. Remaining you can do n minus 1 by 2 equal to 6 implies, what will you get? N minus 1 will be equal to 12 and n will be equal to 13. Alright? So the nth term, that is the 13th term of the GP. 128 is the 13th term of the GP. So write down question number 2. Question number 2. Afterwards you have to write 128 is the 13th term of this GP. 13th term of 128 is the 13th term of this GP. Okay, clear? The calculation also I think it is clear. So here we have to do for equating, make the bases same if the powers are unknown. Any of the one power unknown, we will make the bases same. Any root terms are there, you will make the root also in terms of power notation. Okay? Okay students, now take out the question number 3. Left out the questions you have to do as homework. Okay, question number 3. This also you can rub it. Okay, you know what is AP and GP now. So while getting a series, even though if the series it is not mentioned anything, you can find out whether it is in AP or in GP. Now question number 3, find the 12th term of a GP. 8th term is given as 192. 8th term is given as 192 and the common ratio is 2. Okay? So 8th term how will you write? That is A into R to the power 8 minus 1 is equal to 192. Clear? A is unknown, R is given as 2, 2 to the power 7 is equal to 192. Alright? So you can calculate A. If you know 2 to the power 7, if you know 2 to the power 7, directly you can write, or you can do like this. 2 you will write 7 times. Okay, anyway, either you write 2 to the power 7 directly. What is 2 to the power 7? 128. 128 you can write it directly. Or if you don't know the power, you will write it like this and you can simplify it. You can simplify it. So if you are simplifying, okay, 4, again 4, 12 4s are 48, again 4, 3. So you are getting A as 3 by 2. Okay children, or suppose if you know 2 to the power 7 directly, you will write A equal to 192 divided by 128. There also you will get 3 by 2. A as 3 by 2. Okay. So we got A as 3 by 2. Now you have to find the 12th term. You have to find the 12th term. Therefore 12th term will be A12 will be A into R to the power 11. 12 minus 1. And A is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 into 2 to the power 11. Okay. 1, 2 you can cancel from both numerator and denominator. So finally you will get A12 as 3 into 2 to the power 10. A12 as, did you understand? This is 11, this is power 1. Okay. So 1 power you can cancel from both numerator and denominator. So remaining will be 3 into 2 to the power 10. Clear? Now, it's not a compulsory to simplify 2 to the power 10. If you have written up to here, your answer is correct. But if it is a simplified term, you have to simplify it and find the final answer. Right? Note down. 2 to the power 10 is 1024. So those who need 1024, 3 into 1024, find the answer. Because as this is 2 to the power 7, 128. So 2 to the power 8 will be 256. And 2 to the power 9 will be 512. So 2 to the power 10 will be 1024. So if it is a simplified term, you can simplify it. 3072. Okay. So you can write the final answer also. Now, question number 4 also we can do, because 2 terms are given. Third term is 24 and sixth term is 192. Question number 4. Question number 4. Third term is given as. What is the third term given? 24. That is A3 is 24 and the second term is given as sixth term. A6 is, what is A6 given? 192. A6 is given as 192. So A3 means AR square and A6 means AR5. Right? To cancel A and A, of course you have to divide it. So you will do AR5 upon AR square will be equal to 192 upon 24. You are getting R cube is equal to, check out. R cube equal to 8 you are getting. So R will be equal to 2. R you are getting as 2. If you got R as 2, what you have to calculate? You have to calculate the 10th term. Therefore, A10. R only we got, we have to calculate A also, because A is not given, so find A. Therefore, A will be equal to calculate A into 2 square equal to 24 by substituting it in the first term. A into 2 square equal to 24 implies A will be equal to 24 by 4, 6. A we are getting as 6. So after getting A and R only you can find the nth term. So here we got R as 2 and we are having two equations. If you substitute any of the one equation, this value R equal to 2, you will be getting the value of A. Substitute A. AR square equal to 24. Substituting in AR square equal to 24, you are getting A equal to 6. Then you have to find the 10th term. Therefore, A10 will be equal to A into R to the power 9. And A is 6, 2 to the power 9. You know what is 2 to the power 9? Just now we have seen 2 to the power 10 is 1024. Therefore, 2 to the power 9 will be 512. Then multiply and write the answer. No doubt. Okay. Question number 5. Find the number of terms of the GP. Question number 5. Find the number of terms of the GP. Number of terms unknown. And last term, L is given as 384. L is given as 384. A is given 3 by 4 and ratio is 2. A is 3 by 4 and common ratio is given as 2. You have to calculate n. What is n? That is A into r to the power n minus 1 is given as 384. 3 by 4 into 2 power n minus 1 equal to 384. Right? 2 power n minus 1 will be equal to 384 into 4 by 3. And you will cancel it. Right? So 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to, you know what is 128? 2 to the power 7. Right? So 2 to the power 7 into 2 to the power 2. Or you can multiply 128 into 4, then you can make it as a power of 2. You know how to make the power notation by prime factorization. Okay? So 2 to the power n minus 1 equal to 2 to the power 9 implies n minus 1 equal to 9, n will be equal to 10. So number of terms, n will be equal to 10. Okay? Write down. Question number 6. Question number 6. Find the value of x that you can find out. How will you find out? As we have seen in the GP, the common ratios will be constant. So x upon or x divided by minus 2 by 7 will be equal to minus 7 by 2 divided by x. So by using, we were dealing AP, A2 minus A1 will be equal to A3 minus A2. Here such type of consecutive terms comes A2 by A1. A2 by A1 will be equal to A3 by A2. By using this formula, find the value of x. Okay. So remaining questions. Giving us homework. As today is your last class before summer vacation, we are going to wind up today with the summer vacation. 1 month of summer vacation will be there in the month of June. So you need some works to do. So remaining question number 6 to 12, do as homework. Okay. And as I have told you, we are having one more term related with GP as in the case of AP. That is sum of n terms of a GP. Sum of n terms. Sum of n terms of a GP. Sum of n terms of a GP, again we have formula. An is equal to A into r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1 if r is greater than 1. And if r is less than 1, Sn, not an, Sn, sum of. If r is less than 1, then Sn is given by A into 1 minus r to the power n upon 1 minus r if r is less than 1. Note down. Note down. As we were dealing AP, if last term is given, we were having another formula to calculate the sum. Similarly here also, if L is given, then Sn will be calculating by A minus LR upon 1 minus R. That is if r is less than 1, or LR minus A upon r minus 1 if r is greater than 1. This is if r is less than 1. Okay? Write down all formulae. Sn, sum of n terms of a GP. Sum of n terms of a GP. Sum of n terms of a GP. Note down the formulae and we are going to the last exercise of this chapter, that is exercise 9.5. Exercise 9.5. Take out. Find the sum of, I think you can do it. Find the sum of 20 terms. Okay, you can do it. So just I am showing few questions how to solve, and here also the remaining, because only few questions are given here, only 11 questions, and the previous exercise you are having 12 questions. Among that, few questions we have done already as classwork. So the remaining questions, your summer vacation, plus you will get an assignment to complete. Okay. So these all works complete it as homework during the holidays. So 9.5, question number 1. Find the sum of 20 terms of the series. Sum of 20 terms of the series. What is the series given? 2 plus 6 plus 18 plus etc. You have to calculate S20. 20 terms sum. As we are taking here, A is 2, R is 6 by 2, 3. Right? A is 2, R is 3. R is greater than 1. R is greater than 1. Therefore, S20 will be, R is greater than 1, so we have to apply the first formula. A into R to the power n minus 1 upon R minus 1. This is our formula, Sn. Sn formula. So S20 will be getting us 2 into 3 to the power 20 minus 1 upon 3 minus 1. Right? And 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 and 2 will cancel. So you will be getting S20, because 3 to the power 20 calculation is not easy. So you will be getting S20 as 3 to the power 20 minus 1. 3 to the power 20 minus 1. Not down. To the power 20, no need of calculating, because it is a long procedure to find the value. So that cases, as I have told you, you can leave the answer in the exponential form. Okay. Now take out question number 3. Question number 3. Question number 3. The nth term, that is an, is given as 128. An is given as 128 and Sn is given as 255. Sn is given as 255 and the common ratio R is given 2. R is given as 2. By using this, you have to find the first term. Its common ratio is to find the first term. So if you are substituting, R is greater than 1. So if you are substituting, A into 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 128. 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 128. So A is unknown, right? A is not given, R is given as 2, and if you are substituting it in the formula Sn, a into 2 to the power n minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 is equal to 255. A is unknown as well as n is also unknown. Now, can you find the value of 2 to the power n from here in terms of a? Can you calculate? You can calculate. Name it as 1. Because a into 2 to the power n into 2 to the power minus 1. 2 to the power minus 1 you can write as 1 by 2. Clear? That is equal to 128. Okay? And you are getting 2 to the power n value because we have to find the first term. We have to find the value of a. So we are taking a. Right? Or you can take 2 to the power n because that 2 to the power n you can substitute there. So I am taking 2 to the power n as 128 into 2 upon a. 2 to the power n as 128 into 2 upon a. I think you got it. Okay? And substituting it in the second formula. 2 to the power n we got as 128 into 2 is 256 upon a minus 1 by 1. 2 minus 1 is 1 only. That is equal to 255. Right? Now, if you are simplifying this, denominator is 1. That's why I am not writing 2 minus 1 is 1. So, no need of writing. Now, take out this LCM. 256 minus a upon a is equal to 255. A and a will cancel here, right? And you are getting 256 minus a equal to 255 implies a equal to 1. Okay, so what you have to find, according to that you have to make the other term. Here we don't want the value of n. Okay, so if you have to calculate the value of n, first of all the same procedure. You will find the value of a and you can substitute the value of a here. Then you will get 2 to the power n as say 2 to the power something. Okay, then you can simplify. Not down. We are having 2 terms given, so I am substituting this 2 to the power n in second equation. Okay, you are getting the value of a. Then question number 4, first part. Question number 4, first part. All right. Question number 4, first part. How many terms? 3, 3 square, 3 cube, etc. To get a sum. Sum is given there 120. Sn is given as 120. You have to find the value of n. Sn is given as 120. Calculate the value of n. And you know here a is also 3. R will be 9 by 3. There also you are getting R also 3. Right? Now, R is greater than 1. So, you will substitute it in the formula. Sn is given as 120. That is A into 3 power n minus 1 upon 3 minus 1 is equal to 120. Right? That is 3 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 120 into 2 divided by 3. Right? 3 to the power n minus 1 will be like this. Okay. So 120 into 2 divided by 3. Simplify. So 3 to the power n minus 1 you are getting as 80. Therefore 3 to the power n will be 81. You can write 81 in terms of 3. What is that? 3 to the power 4. So n will be getting as 4. N will be equal to 4. Write down. Then take out to question number 6. Format is almost the same, so the remaining questions you can complete as homework. Now take out to question number 6. N here we are getting as 4. Question number 6. Question number 6 given. Second and fifth term of the series. A2 is given as minus 1 by 2. Second term of the series is given as minus 1 by 2. And fifth term, A5 is given as 1 by 16. A2 is minus 1 by 2 and A5 is 1 by 16. Find S8. Sum of 8 terms you have to calculate. S8. So by using the formula, AR is equal to minus half. Right? And AR4 power 4 is equal to 1 by 16. Right? To cancel A, you will write AR4 upon AR is equal to 1 by 16 divided by minus 1 by 2. Right? A and A will cancel, 1R will cancel, you are getting R cube is equal to, what will you get? R cube. If you are interchanging 1 by 16 into 2 by minus 1. So you are getting R cube is equal to minus 1 by 8. Minus 1 by 8 implies R will be equal to minus 1 by 2. R is minus 1 by 2. And this minus 1 by 2, if you are substituting here, you can take it as equation 1 and equation 2. So substituting in equation 1, what will you get? A into minus 1 by 2 equal to minus 1 by 2. So what will be A? A will be equal to 1. Minus 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2. So you are getting A equal to 1 and R equal to minus 1 by 2, and you have to calculate the sum of 8 terms. Therefore, S8. Here you have to listen while I am solving this question. You listen here. R value is less than 1. Minus 1 by 2 is less than 1. So you have to substitute the second formula. What was our second formula? S8. Sn second formula is A into 1 minus R to the power n upon 1 minus R. This is our formula. So S8 will be equal to 1 into 1 minus 1 by 2 power n upon 1 minus 1 by 2. 1 minus minus 1 by 2. That is 1 minus minus 1 by 2 power 8. 8 terms we are having. Divided by 1 plus 1 by 2. Minus minus plus will come. So 1 plus 1 by 2 will be 3 by 2. And you know, minus power even term, it will be positive. Right? So you will be getting 1 minus 1 by 2 to the power 8. 1 minus 1 by 2 to the power 8 divided by 3 by 2. Now you can simplify it. Simplify and find the final answer. Okay? So solve this. Question number 6. Question number 6. 2 to the power 8 you can calculate. So you have to simplify by substituting 2 to the power 8. As minus power with even power, it is positive. That's why I have written 1 by 2 to the power 8. If it is an even order term, you cannot write it with the positive term. Okay? Alright. Then, question number 7, I think you can do. First term is 27, 8th term is 1 by 81. Then find the sum of first 10 terms. Okay. Take out question number 8. Question number 8. Okay, students, question number 8. This part you can simplify. That's why I left there. Due to lack of space, you do it, simplify and find the final answer. Okay. Then, question number 8. Question number 8 will be, find the first term, common ratio is 3. Common ratio R is given as 3, right? And last term is given as 486. N is given as 486 and Sn is given as sum of n terms given as 728. 728. Okay, same as the previous question what we have seen now. So A is unknown here. A R n minus 1 is given as 486, right? Name it as equation 1. And R is greater than 1. So you can substitute the first formula. A into R to the power n minus 1 upon R minus 1. That is 3 minus 1 is given as 728. Second equation. R is 3. Right? Same what we have seen, you have to calculate here also the first term. That means we have to find the value of A. Here also you can find 3 to the power n into 1 by 3 is equal to 486 and you will get 3 to the power n as 486 into 3. Clear? And that value you will substitute there. A into 3 to the power n minus 1 upon 2 is equal to 728 and 3 to the power n value you got as A. Right? A is here. So you got as 3 to the power n you got like this. you are substituting there A into 486 into 3 upon A minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to 728. The simplification I think you will do. A into, because I am giving these all simplifications so that at least once you will go through. Otherwise you won't solve it. Minus A upon A is equal to 728 into 2. This 2 will go upward. Okay, now simplify. Simplify and find this A and this A will cancel. Okay, and you can calculate the value of A. Do it. You will do it, simplify and find the value of A there. Okay? Alright. So children, the remaining few questions. Here also 9.4 also I am leaving here to do as homework. At least you will go through it. Once you come back to school, this whatever the topics I taught and whatever I told to do as classwork as well as homework, everything will be completed in your classwork copy. Okay? No excuse for that. Complete it. Right? So the remaining exercise questions of 9.4 and 9.5 giving us homework today to complete it for the vacation. As well as if your works are pending, any of the exercise, any of the questions are pending, complete it. I am not touching the example questions, never, because if you go through the topics once, everything is clear, and if you understand the concept, and again if you go through the example questions, everything will be clear to you because everything is perfectly solved there. Okay, so at any questions, if you are getting few confusions, you can refer for the example questions. Right? Again, if you are having further any clarification, any doubt, only that doubt part leave it. Once opening, you are telling that this is doubt, that is doubt, there is doubt, everywhere doubt. No. One or two questions, if you are having some doubts, leave a half page there. We will be clearing it. Okay. When you are coming to school, that time we will be clearing it. So, here I am winding up today's session. Right? And we have completed one of the main unit of your session, algebra. There are a number of questions from this unit, algebra, for the annual examination. Okay? So this is one of the important as well as major topic of your syllabus, algebra. Right? And all these 6 chapters explained, cleared everything. Only the doubtful cases you keep it on pending. Remaining all works complete as homework, holiday homeworks. Okay. Plus you will have a assignment question, summer vacation assignment question, that is related with your chapter number 1, GST. Nowadays GST is familiar to you, goods and services tax. And wherever you are going, whatever you are purchasing, even though if you have gone to the restaurant to take some food, there also you are paying some tax as GST to the government, goods and services tax, the first chapter. So the question as well as how to do it, the format will be available in your website after 31st of this month. Okay, school website, you will be getting your summer assignment question. The question will be related with the GST. The one thing I have to say is that you have to go through a further study of GST by taking the help of anybody else you can do, or reference books you can have, or you can search in the Google the related terms of GST. So you will go through it you will find out what is GST. So there will be one introduction related with the GST, how is benefitable as well as what are the merits and demerits of this term GST. Right, merits and demerits you find out and explain the advantages and disadvantages of GST. And there are particularly mainly 5 tax slab is given. 5 tax slab is given in the GST slab, and you have to find out all these 5 tax slabs and explain the tax slab. And after this all explanation, what is the conclusion you are getting? Whether it is a good term for the customers, for us, whether it is valuable, or if you are finding out some disadvantages, that also you mention as conclusion. And after conclusion, you have to find your own questions. The questions which are given in your textbook or the questions which are given in your examples, don't refer that questions. You make your own questions. Okay, and the samples you are having, if you are having the slips of previous purchases of grocery shop or any of the shop, if you have it done in textile shop or grocery shop, or if you have gone to the restaurant, there is a tax slip is given to you while you are paying the payment. That also you can attach with the assignment. Okay, and 10 questions you have to make your own and solve it. So that is the assignment for you. The question will be available in your website after 31st May. Okay, and where to do that is also mentioned there. So this is the thing you have to do. You have to go for a thorough evaluation related with the term GST and what are the benefits of GST, whether you are getting some demerits for it, that also mentioned, and the tax slab also mentioned. And while going through this detailed study, what is the conclusion you are getting, that also you have to mention there, plus 10 examples related with the GST. Okay, do it. Where to do it, it will be mentioning in your with the question. Alright, so I hope you will be doing it, as well as you will be clearing these all topics what I taught you. Algebra, it's very important. This is a very important unit, and this is almost the easiest unit for you. So make it clear, and the coming session, that means after vacation, the upcoming session, we will be dealing with more difficult situation, more difficult topics we are going to see. So by that time, if you are clearing these all topics, it will be easy for you to study. Okay students, so wishing you all a happy vacation. Enjoy the vacation as well as concentrate on your studies, utilize the time. Okay, and we will meet you very soon. Okay then, thank you so much.